Okay, today our lesson will be about radicals. So radicals, we have radicals in math, we have radicals in chemistry. So radicals in math are like, this is a radical, square root, it can be like that, or it can be x to the nth power. These are all radicals. So if I had square root of x, the number inside the radical is called radicand. So if I have, or if the whole thing is inside a radical, we say this is entire radical. Or if I have a number outside, which is simplified, and then this is called mixed radical. This is like example, square root of 8, example 2 square root of 2. This is a mixed radical. Okay, so we are simplifying this entire radicals to mixed radicals. To simplify that, we have to have one perfect square and one which is not perfect square. So let's say some examples. Simplify the radicals. Our question is simplify. A. Square root of 8. Let's say square root of 8. 8 can be written as a product of one perfect square and one non-perfect square, which is square root of 4 times 2, which means I can write this as square root of 4 times square root of 2. Square root of 4 is perfect number, so 2 root 2. This is entire radical, this is a mixed radical. Okay, so if I have square root of 24, 24 can be written as one perfect square, one non-perfect square. Square root of 4 times square root of 6, which is 2 root 6. If I have square root of 72, I look for the highest possible perfect square. Highest possible would be square root of 36 times square root of 2. 36 times 2 is 72. So this will be 6 times root 2. This is if you get right away the highest possible perfect square. Some students might go through, okay, square root of 72 is square root of 9 times square root of 8. Square root of 9 is 3 times square root of 8. But square root of 8 can be simplified. So 3 square root of 4 times square root of 2. Square root of 4 is 2, so 2 times 3 is 3 times 2 times root 2, which is 6 root 2, which is the same answer as the first one. So if you get right away the highest perfect number, the answer will be shorter, but it's okay to do this one, but it's longer. So these are simplifying radicals. So then we have like radicals, the same way like terms, like radicals. Like radicals are the ones which have the same radicand. So I have, for example, 3 root 2, and then 5 root 2, minus 4 root 2. These are all like radicals because they have the same radicand here. And the square root is the same. So I can add the same radicals. Okay, let's say simplify. Okay, so square root of 50 plus 2 square root of 18 plus 3 square root of 32. I have to simplify the entire these radicals here. Square root of 50 can be written as square root of 25 times square root of 2. Square root of 18 can be written as square root of 9 times square root of 2. Square root of 32 can be written as 16 and 2. So this will be square root of 25 is 5 root 2. Square root of 9 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Square root of 16 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. These are all like radicals. I can add, always write radicals. I can add the coefficients here. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 12 is 23. So 23 root 2. This is my final answer. Okay, so let's simplify more things here. Let's simplify 2 root 5 times 4 root 2. I can always multiply the number with the number without the radicals. 2 times 4 is 8. I can multiply the radicals together. Square root of 5 times square root of 2 is square root of 10. So I cannot simplify 10. Okay, let's say this is B, C. Let's see 3 root 5, 2 root 15. So 3 times 2 is 6. 5 times 15 is 75, square root of 75. In this case, square root of 75 can be simplified. So 75 is 25 times 3. Square root of 25 times square root of 3. 6, square root of 25 is 5, square root of 3, which is 6 times 5 is 30 times square root of 3. Okay, let's do the last part. Simplify here now. The square root of 36a squared. This is multiplication, so square root of 36 is 6. Square root of a squared is always a, half of the exponent. So if it was square root of 36, a to the power 6. This will be square root of 36 is 6. Square root of a to the power 6 is a to the power of 3, half of 6. Half of 2 is 1. Half of 6 is 3. If I have square root of 12, a to the power 5. So this is square root of 12. Square root of a to the power 5 is square root of a to the power 4. I go 1 down to get an even exponent times square root of a. A5 can be written as a to the power 4 times a to the power 1. Square root of 12 can be written as square root of 4 times square root of 3. Square root of a to the power 4 is a to the power 2. Square root of 4 is 2 root 3 a square root a. And the radicals, I can write them together because I can multiply radicals under the radicals sign. So 2 times a square is 2a square square root of 3a. That's it. That's my last final answer. Okay, these are all about radicals.